This is the Alcoa Point Henry complex, just out of Geelong.
The Curlewis Golf Club has secured its water future.
I think the lights will bring more joy to people's lives, whether it's through our football club or...
Welcome back to this News Geelong this Friday evening. Hope you're enjoying the program as we turn our attention to the sports arena down here in Geelong. And first cab off the rank, we're going out to Avalon Raceway, the place for pace, with Gavin White as he caught up with Jamie Veal, who won the $10,000 jackpot at Avalon, the opening of the Summer Series last Saturday night.
You start the night out, you just eke out a good result in the qualifier, you just get through in the semi with a pretty good result, and then you blew them away in that time trial lap. That was a decisive move right there.
Yeah, in the first two races, we were just trying to get a good car. It's pretty hard when you start so far back on a tacky track. You know, we didn't have the best car, but we worked at it all night, and I knew in the time trial I had clean air, I should be pretty good. So I have to credit to the guys; they do a great job. And pretty cool feat to win 5 and 5. And you know, Mum and Dad, they're behind me 100% of the way, so can I get better from here?
The option to start on the outside. When did you make that decision?
When I asked them if I could. No, just had good speed, and if I got into the corner quick enough, it was going to stick. So you know, Dave's a hell of a racer, and yeah, so it was a pretty cool start, I believe.
Combined Way Services upped the ante too, just moments before you took the green, to send you back to P5 for an extra 5. Tradition and history will show that the front row's where you need to be. So, yes, it was a great offer, but probably a no-brainer from where you guys sat. Yeah,
just for like with the way the car was and that, and being in traffic and on the bottom of that, it would have been pretty hard over 12 laps. If it was 20 laps and 20 grand, it might have been a bit different.
We can work on it next year. Combined Way Service might come on board. Mate, fabulous start, but let's face it, you really started this 12 months ago, this role that this car's on.
Yeah, ever since the Classic last year, we had this car, and it's one hell of a car. I love it. You know, it's, you know, the team have done a great job. We just keep fine-tuning it. Everything that does it's so responsive. So, you know, Max can do a great job with it, and can't thank him enough.
Thank you, Gavin. Top drive by Jamie Veal, $10,000 richer. Let's journey on out to East Belmont, the Winter Reserve, where East Belmont taking on North Geelong in the Geelong Cricket Association Division 1 match of the round. The top two sides playing against each other in this first full two-day fixture. And the East Belmont boys at the end of the day's play had 334 runs on the board. But we caught up at the tea interval with Peter Quick, the coach of East Belmont, for his thoughts on the game and what lies ahead. The two sides doing battle in GCA Division 1. Their top sides, East Belmont and North Geelong at Winter Reserve. Joining us, the East Belmont coach, 4 for 144 with the last over before tea. Peter Quick, pleased with that effort?
Yeah, I am pleased with it. Probably one wicket too many. We like to be 2 or 3 to set ourselves up, but we've got a few extra overs up our sleeve as well. So they've been a bit slow. So don't lose a wicket here, touch wood, and start again and hopefully bat our overs and get a decent score.
You say you've been a bit slow, although early games this year we've seen less than 100 at the tea interval, so you're well ahead of the clock as far as the score rate's concerned. A magnificent quick outfield and superb batting from Matthew Lineker so far.
Yeah, Lineker's batted well. We lost the 2 early ones, and then Mark Hanley, who opened today, he batted well as well. The wicket's good, the ground's fast, so it's a bit hard to know what par is, but if we can bat our overs, 270, 280 would be nice, but I'm not going to preempt what we'll get.
But Peter, you being an old North Geelong boy as well, you know that the Magpies will come out full of runs, so you're going to have to get them on the board.
Oh, definitely. They've got some good players. They've got good depth, so you're going to imagine they're going to bat somewhere near their overs, so you've got to get a competitive score. They've got great players, and I know they're well coached, and they'll try and set up similar to us, hold wickets in the shed, and then have a crack late.
A good start again from East Belmont so far in season 2014-2015, sitting on top of the ladder, consolidating well game after game.
Yeah, look, we sort of had a look at it at the start and thought that if we could get to 3-1 at this stage, we'd be going well. So B4 and Zip's great, but we've got North, South and St Joey's all in a row. So we'll know where we are probably just before Christmas.
And a good start to the season. Weather has been very kind to the cricketers at the start of the season when, say, a few years ago it was rain, rain, rain. Now we're getting beautiful sunshine and good gusty winds coming through supporting the bowlers.
Yeah, it's been a good start to the year. You know, they used to pencil in all the one days because of that for the weather. So we've been fortunate this year. It was pretty cold and wet late in the day up at Balpo still, so we were just happy to get the points before time.
Peter, looking ahead to February of next year, Melbourne Country Cricket Week, the Geelong Cricket Association selectors, they'll certainly have a broad band of players to select from.
Yeah, they do. We've been lucky. We've managed to get the good players on board again. Admittedly, we do it sort of, bring players in day by day, but I think the players, certainly now that you can play at the MCG, it's a huge bonus for the players to be able to go.
And Geelong Cricket's been certainly improved with the imports coming from overseas to play in the Geelong Cricket Association across all clubs.
Yeah, I think everyone's putting a lot of emphasis into it now. They're doing their homework, making sure they get decent players, decent people, because it's such a high, it's a great comp, and you just can't get players into just fill spots, because you want to keep spots for your young kids as well. So they've got to be decent, good players.
Peter, your halcyon days, you were very quick with the ball and very accurate with the ball. Batting was top batting but the bowlers seem to have come on with a better variation now. Seems to be more of a bowler's game. Batsmen finding it difficult for runs.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of variations with playing a lot of T20s. You play 5 one-dayers now. I think the conditions are good, so bowlers have had to find some more answers. Come up with a few more tricks, and I think that's the thing now. And I think all the captains are very good at restricting as well. It's you don't have the 3 slips in a gully anymore. You've got to work hard for your runs. So I think that's the thing. I don't think the quality's dropped off. I think it's just that they're playing a lot smarter.
And East Belmont playing a lot smarter this afternoon against North Geelong. You'll be looking to take the points 4 for 151 a tee. Happy with that?
I am happy with that, but it'll all be judged by what we end up with at the end of the day, won't it?
Thank you, Quickie. Yes, he got the nickname after his surname because he bowled very quick. Now let's journey on up to the Highton Bowling Club up on the Founders Green. We're in GBR Division 1, the Geelong Bowls Region Division 1 game, matched it around between Highton and Queenscliff. Highton needed this win to maintain their pressure on the top 4. And we joined Max Deggard, a pleased skipper, after the end of the game from the Highton Hawks as they took the points over Queenscliff. The Founders Green at Highton on the woven carpet. So Highton take the points over Queenscliff. Max Deggard, a very good 21-shot win over 25 ends. Congratulations, Max, a great day.
Thanks, Graham. We're not too ahead of ourselves yet, though, because there are other teams that have a lot of ends left to go, so I'm not going to say that we're winners yet.
Well, you only got 9 ends to play, and you're 17 up at this stage. Yeah. But your own green, 21 shots, must be pleased with that. Bowling on this woven carpet.
Oh, yeah, I'm pleased with that. The guys that I played in my team played very well, and things went our way on the day.
Max, how do you find the different surfaces? First of all, you've got grass surfaces you play on, the Tiff Dwarf, the bent grass, now the woven carpet here at Highton, the needle point at Leopold, and another different needle point down at RSL. How do you find adjusting to the different surfaces in Div 1?
I think a lot of this comes down to experience. Once you've been around for a fair while, you pick up the pace of the greens a bit quicker than those that haven't been around so long. And it's not as easy to play as you might think. It does take time to get the hang of the pace and the grass. There's only 2 things to learn, that's pace and grass, but it just seems so difficult for most of us until we've had some years behind us.
And Max, today the woven carpet here at Highton running at about 16?
I'd say every bit of that, yes. Maybe a bit more coming this way once the wind came back. But it was good to play on, I've got to say. I've never been a big fan of carpet greens or synthetic surfaces, but oh gee, that's pretty good.
So you're a real traditionalist with the green grass of home?
If you can get it to run right, yes.
Today you mixed up your ends, you were going long, short, you're bringing the mat up towards the end there to, well, vary your deliveries, and you kept the Queenscliff bowlers on their toes.
Yes, it didn't always work our way, but you've got to try these things. If you're confident enough that you can play a little bit better than the opposition team, you have to mix it up a bit to try and put them off, or, get that shot over the top of them.
And how do you find playing in the wind? Again, we've seen the wind influence a number of games in both midweek and Saturday pennant in the early weeks of this season.
Well, I was, up until this week, I was playing with a tighter set of bowls, and I was worrying because it was wind affected to a degree. I've gone back to a slightly older set of bowls, like Premier bowls I'm using now, older bowls, but they stood up better in the wind, and I think I'll probably stick with that idea on the fast surfaces and in the wind.
And this means that with the older bowls, you're having to take more grass, put the bowl out wider, allowing for the natural curve to come in.
Yeah, that's true, but it will fight the wind better. And that's what you're up against with these tight bowls. Sometimes it works okay for some people, but I found that the really tighter bowls, they had a set of powers, and they weren't performing as good as these premiers.
Queenscliff, they're up in Premier League, Division 1. They're a top club, very competitive club, and always at you on the green.
Oh yeah, Queenscliff are a good club, a great lot of blokes down there, and it looks like on the day maybe we might get it over the top of them, but we're about on a par with Division 1 Queenscliff, I would think, as far as our teams go.
Congratulations, Max, on your day on the green, and we missed the illegal hat that you were wearing throughout the course of the day, but you had to keep that sun away from somehow.
Oh, you do, yeah, and it's cooled down nicely now, so it's good.
Thank you, Saxy Maxie, up there at Highton Bowling Club. Now let's take a look at Geelong and the Surf Coast weather. Been very indifferent over the coming days, as tomorrow, Saturday, the 15th of November, it's going to be a cloudy day with some winds about, maybe a bit of southwesterly breeze at the top of 18. On Sunday, 20 degrees for the day. On a day that we're going to again see some rain, high chance of rain on Sunday. Must be very much enjoyed too. On Monday, it's going to be another shower or two, maybe around about a 70% chance of rain coming our way on Monday with a top of 19. On Tuesday, partly cloudy with a little bit of rain coming around early in the morning and a top of 23. On Wednesday, it'll be cloudy with a top of 25. And on Thursday, a sunny day with a top of 23. No showers disappearing. Thanks for being with us on News Geelong this evening. Hope you enjoyed the program. To a vast crowd that we have out at Rice Village. Yes, a lovely facility out at Marshall. To all of our viewers out there, enjoy, take your time and smell the flowers.